Jazz juke joints join arms of scrawny men, wilted buildings without pause. Coffee hops of farmers' pride dunk donuts in the morn, while ruffled feathers and stone-faced logic stare and oppose opposites with dreadful scorn.
Let the street take care of it. Let the street stay came to it. Let the street nurse it, feed it, wring the piss out of its pants.
I'm going to be the poster child for mental hygiene, smiling a sparkling Prozac smile without the Prozac. I will be witty and winsome, but never unrealistic.
The city just walked in the door, rolling with winsome Lake Michigan, appearing from the mist like a ghost in the graveyard.
Where my parents felt at home in the presence of hip-hop, because they could feel 1965 dance through those beats, feel the resilience of Abby Hoffman, a howl of Allen Ginsberg, and a rotation of the turntable.
Poetry is like the ultimate in expression. You know, I love all forms, poetry slam, rap, haiku.
And although the scenery, vehicles, and weapons have all changed, the sounds are still the same.
It's so damn hard to understand to begin with. I think it takes a lot of patience.
Honestly, I've never been that interested in the poetry scene.
Whatever mouthful or whatnot.
Never really liked it. I always thought it was boring.
No, I don't follow poetry at all. I'm just not into it.
I fucking hate poetry.
Who's foul there, punk? You don't know nothing, punk.
Most poets are people who, they want the best for everybody. They want to see the world change. You really have to appreciate people that want to change the world, and I think poetry is probably the best way, whether it's written, if it's in rap or music or whatever. Those are all forms of poetry to me. A lot of us tend to forget how to communicate with each other. Just break all the rules. You know, if you want to write something, don't expect to get anything in return. I think everybody's embarrassed to really express how they feel.
Father, you know we all need something. You know, half the time we don't know what we're doing. You know, there are millions of us doubtful characters drifting in the shadow-patched sunlight of the fragmented sky. Father, don't let us go. Don't forget us. Don't forget.
And you all started here, and I'm the guy who started. My name's Mark Smith.
So what?
People would be amazed if they went through the list of all the things that started here in Chicago.
So everybody, this is the slam. This is the original slam.
One of the things that I wanted to change was that poetry readings had been, and still are in some circles, very exclusive, you know. The cronies of the person running it are there right away, and they get up on the stage first, and they read on and on and on. And if you're a new person, you wait till 12 o'clock at night, and then you finally get up and read a poem, and then there's nobody there to listen to you because everybody else has left. Here, it's just the opposite. It's very easy to get on the list. Most slams carry on that tradition. There's certain principles that started with me and started here, and they're carried on throughout the world.
There's slams in France, Budapest, Australia, Kankakee, Netherlands,
Iowa City,
Kalamazoo.
Poetry readings were these stifled, formal, mysterious, scholarly thing that you, the audience, should be up to speed on. And if you're not, well, then you're just, as an audience member, you just don't know. I'm not a scholar, but I'd read a lot of poetry, and I'd read a lot of history of poetry. And I knew that this wasn't what the art form was about.
What makes a slam different than your ordinary poetry reading?
What do you do?
You, the audience, are always in control. If you happen to like something, you cheer madly. If you happen not to like it, you can express yourself in one of several manners.
They snap their fingers if it's bad. That's a joke on the beat mix. And they stomp your feet, and they groan if it's bad.
There's also the feminist hiss. You never miss a cue on that one, do you?
Used to be when a man got sexist in his poem, but now it's for just about anything a man does as soon as he steps up onto the stage. After years of being hissed at, the men came up with a masculine grunt. That was a good one, boys. Show them how it is. However, I think it's so bad, so very, very bad, it starts to get good. You snap your fingers, stomp your feet, groan, and yell, "Melma!"
Can a robot have aspirations or ambition? Can a robot break free from its predestined design?
I look at CNN every day and get pissed off. The mathematics of the day is outrageous. The price of oil is outlandish. And these motherfuckers is so scandalous.
I'm like half woman, half barbarian battle machine.
The screeching tires, the screaming mouths, the slicing sirens that all sound nothing like his laughter, and then the silence.
For us, who have tasted the poison of hate, for them, who have taken the bitter same communion, for us and for them and for us. For the child caught in the grip of history's repetitions, who we feed through the clotted umbilicus that pumps out our bitterness and bile, for them and for us and for them. For all of us, falling down in the rubble at the end of our cloudless innocence, and for those who huddle in the acrid dust, those whose sails burn and masts double over in something like cramps. For us and for them and for us, for the other we believe is other than ourselves, for all and for all.